Vicencio, and welcome to this exciting afternoon as we talk about Lance's upcoming projects with Viva. We are coming to you live on the Viva Artists Agency Facebook page. Kaya naman please share this live videos para marami pa tayong makasama dito sa ating kwentuhan na ito. Now, for those who can't join us in person, feel free to share our stream so everyone can participate in this very, very exciting event. Now, let's begin. All right. After the success of Avenues of the Diamond, Lance Carr is now set to take on bigger roles and new projects with Viva. Lance has come far. He started with his entertainment career as a housemate on Pinoy Big Brother also back in 2018. You know what? Since then, he has appeared in several ABS-CBN series like Bawal Lumabas the series, Beach Bros, Drag You and Me, and of course the hit primetime drama Dirty Linen. This year he landed his breakout role as Clyden in the series adaptation of Avenues of the Diamond, which also starred Aubrey Caraan as Samantha Vera. The series, under the direction of Gino M. Santos, was well loved by fans, who praised Lance's performance and chemistry with his on-screen partner. Now, following the show's finale last July 25, Lance is showing just how much potential he is ready to unleash. He's ready to take on even more exciting projects under Viva, beginning with a supporting role in the upcoming film Minamahal, alongside Andres Mulak and Ashton Olviga. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lance Carr. There we go. Looking handsome, brother. Thank you so much. Ayan, we are so excited to hear more from you. Pero gusto mo munang bumati sa ating online friends and of course our friends from the press?
Hello, Team Online. Thank you so much for watching. Okay. Hello. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up, Team Online? To all the Lance cheers out there, Celestials, and to all supporters. Hello po, magandang hapon po sa inyo. And to the press, hello po.
Yes, there we have it. Alam mo, napakadami excited na even the fans all over the world are excited to know what's next for Lance Carr. Now we will find out. All right, we will begin with the question and answer portion. Eto na, right off the bat. Kaya naman, first on the list is we have from Miss Angelica Villanueva from Manila Standard.
Okay. Hello po.
Okay. Hi, Lance. First of all, congratulations sa success na pag-run ng show mo, Avenues of the Diamond. One question lang talaga from me. Kasi, during nung pinalabas yung trailer, like, maraming fans na disagree na ikaw yung magpo-portray as Dr. Clyden. Pero, nung nirelease yung trailer, maraming natawa and like parang praise yung acting mo and parang sinabi rin nila na nag-exceed mo yung expectations nila when you portrayed Dr. Clyden. So, ano yung thoughts mo doon?
Well, I can't really do anything about thank you. The imagination ng fans kasi they all have their own visuals kung sino yung gusto nila mag-portray as Doc Clyden. And I believe, ako ating pinaka-last na nadagdag sa University series. So, talagang inabangan nila for 3 years. And 3 years rin walang partner si Ob. So, they were very curious as to who is Doc Clyden. So, nung na-reveal ako, there were a mix of emotions na lumabas sa social media. Pero, like I said earlier, di ko kontrolado yung imagination nila kasi, well, ano nila yun fantasies nila yun kumbaga. So, tsaka sa line of work namin, di naman talaga mawawala yung challenges as an actor to portray this kind of role. So, talagang ginalingan ko lang and I read the book. Most importantly, binasa ko talaga yung libro ng paulit-ulit para makuha ko and ma-embody ko si Doc Clyden. So with the turnaround of the perception of the fans towards the series, sobrang naging masaya ako doon. Sobrang naging grateful ako doon. And hindi ko siya in-expect. As in, sobrang dami po kasi talagang nakikita ko negative remarks or reacts or posts ng mga fans. Pero what I'm most grateful for is yung mga sumusuporta sa amin, sa series namin. Yun po.
Sir, idagdag ko na rin yung question. No? Paano nakatulong si Aubrey sa for sa iyo as Dr. Clyden?
Well, nung reveal, nung una, lagi siya nagme-message sa akin, "Are you okay?" Kasi nga, nababasa rin niya. Nababasa ko rin, nababasa ng families namin. So it was a really tough time for us, for every one of us. Kaya, ang tagal niya rin inantay to itong project na to. Tagal niyang inantay na magkaroon ng leading man for Avenues of the Diamond. So we were just each other's support system at the end of the day para malagpasan namin yung mga trials na yun.
Sorry, habol ko na rin. Ano yung most important thing na natutunan mo dito sa role mo as Dr. Clyden? Thank you.
The level of consistency po na throughout the taping days, hindi ako mawawala kay Clyden. Pag onset ako, talagang Clyden ako. Hindi dapat mawala yun sa akin. And, ayun, kasi minsan nababurnout din ako na ang mga mabibigat na scenes unang-una. Kasi first lead role ko, first time ko rin magkaroon ng ganong klaseng mga eksena. So, it's just a matter of consistency lang. And yung pagmamahal sa trabaho, syempre.
Actually, pinanood ko talaga siya, tinapos ko. Sobrang galing mo as Dr. Clyden.
Thank you po. It means a lot po.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you so much. Consistency. I love that, Lance. Kaya naman, next on the list we have from Philippine Star, Miss Dolly Ann Carvajal.
Abot ba? Abot ba? Ano po? Ayun. Oh, grabe yung host natin. Ang galing.
Oo nga.
Multi-talented.
Oo. Hello. I'd like to ask, do you prefer to go solo or be in the love team with Aubrey? If given a choice.
Wow. Well, generally speaking, it's really up to the management on what career path they want me to be in. Pero ako, siguro I would lean on working more with Aubrey and to explore kung anong mabigay namin sa viewers. Kasi may nabuo na rin po kaming fandom. And gusto ko pong pahalagahan yun. And eventually, with the line of work that we have, I mean, di naman siya na kami lang talaga dapat yung magkaka-pair. So there would be times na she would work with other leading men, I would work with other leading ladies. So, pero for now, if given the choice, I would really want na mas may offer pa kami aside from Sam and Clyden.
So, anong level na ng friendship niyo ni Aub?
I mean, each date, it gets deeper and we're really getting close to each other, no? So, we're just really each other's support system, and I'd say na I can lean on her whenever I have problems with my work or kahit sa personal life. She's always there for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. Thank you so much, Miss Dolly Ann. Let's proceed with, from TV5, Miss MJ Marfori.
Hello po.
Congrats!
Thank you.
Yes, sobrang successful nung ano nyo, no, nung tambalan niyo ni Aubrey. And what do you guys talk on ng mga project, yung mga gusto niyo pang talakayin together as a team? And what would it be?
Yeah, we talked about it. We want to work in a thriller or action series or movie, but it's something different naman from romance. Yung sa ginawa namin nung Avenues of the Diamond. And we're just really exploring now with our career. She has her thing with music. I have my own thing with acting. And so siguro if ever bibigyan ng future projects, maybe a different genre, para ibang flavor naman yung mabigay namin sa viewers and sa audience.
Can you take us back sa early part ng friendship ninyo? Did you always, like, you can be honest about this, about you guys, na parang, did you have any apprehensions if magkiklik ba kayong dalawa? How was your conversation like early part nung tandem ninyo?
It was really awkward, to be honest. It was really awkward because ako yung pinaka-last na nadagdag nga sa university series. So, compared to Arken, Elise, Wilbert Haya and Jairus, kasi they were introduced in book 2. So bago pa yung book nila, na-introduce na sila. So diretso ako salang sa 4th book, which is Avenues of the Diamond. So it's really a big challenge for us kasi we need to work on our chemistry that quick, because I auditioned around January And then we started taping February na kaagad. So parang it was really a big challenge for us. Pero we were just really open to each other. Lalo na sa boundaries po. Kaya nagkiklik po yung partnership namin.
What about it made you guys, anong ugali ni Aubrey yung tingin mo kung ba't kayo nag-click? Na hindi ka na nahiya sa kanya?
Siguro the deciding factor was we both wanted this talaga, this lead role, this project. It was a way for us to prove ourselves as actors and actress na kaya namin gampanan tong role na to. And we can give justice to the role para rin sa viewers, lalo na sa Wattpad fans.
Thank you!
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much,
po.
Miss MJ. Team Lansbury all the way. Next,
President, ah.
we have from Random Republica, Miss Kate Adhar.
Yes.
Hi,
Hello po.
Lance. Congratulations. Kasi alam
Thank
natin
you.
from PBB, yung gap between PBB and Avenues of the Diamond. Meron ding time na wala masyadong projects or iba talaga yung boost na nabigay din, Was there ever a time na inisip mo to quit showbiz? Kasi ang ganda rin ng natapos mo yung school with Latin Honors, tama?
Yeah.
Sa Ateneo
Latin
Davao,
Honors in Ateneo Davao.
So, was there a time na inisip mo mag-quit ng showbiz?
So yeah, it was a very long 6 years because 2019 yung nung nag-PBB ako, and nung pagkalabas ko, there's this like instant feeling. I'm sure all the housemates would agree with me. Na hindi celebrity housemates yung mga talagang regular housemates. I would say that they would agree with me. Pagkalabas mo, artista na ako. Sikat na ako. Ganon. Pero hindi ko makakalimutan sinabi sa akin ni Seth Fedelin nung nag-guest siya sa loob ng PBB namin, ang tunay na laban hindi sa loob, kundi sa labas. So it's really, parang kung gaano mo kagusto yung trabaho mo, parang gaano ka maghirap, how hard are you willing to work for it para makuha mo yung mga gusto mong ma-achieve. Pero at the same time, minsan hindi siya nagtutugma, ganon. Like same sa akin, it took me 6 years pa para maabot yung first lead role ko. So it was really a matter of patience. And yes, I actually wanted to, me and my mom and dad were thinking of like quitting showbiz, and I was actually thinking of pursuing a career in basketball again. So ganun ako ka-passionate dati. Pero ayun, luckily sobrang nagpapasalamat ako sa Viva na binigyan nila ako ng opportunity and ng tiwala, most of all, na to portray Doc Lydon.
And sorry, yung topic, sa recent Viva Arcada press con, Marco Gallio, sabi niya napanood mo ba yun? Sabi niya kay Aubrey, hindi ko alam kung anong ginawa mo kay Lance, pero pinaulit-ulit mo daw yung playback ng certain scenes. Ano bang story behind that? Anong reaction mo? Ano nga bang ginawa ni Aubrey?
Well, I think it's in the social media algorithm na nagsuscroll ako and then lumalabas yung clips namin. Siyempre pinapanood ko rin. Parang, I'd say I'm a fan of our own work. So I'm really, yung kilig totoo doon na parang nakakilig panoorin pero nakalimutan ko ako pala yung pinapanood. Pinapanood ko pala yung sarili namin. So yeah, it's really, I'm a fan of my own work and I'm just so happy na, syempre with the videos online, tapos may mga positive comments pa na lumalabas. So doon ako mas kinikilig pa.
And last na lang, how are you handling yung pressure na gusto ng mga tao maging kayo? Kung hindi pa kayo.
Well, hindi naman po maiwasan yun because we're portraying parang it's like a love fantasy. Syempre it's a book and people would expect na baka magkatuluyan, ganun. But we're just taking one step at a time and just parang ginigauge lang namin if worth it ba, if magiging kami, or if worth it ba na magsisettle lang kami sa working relationship na meron sa amin para hindi masira yung friendship, ganito, ganyan. So, yun lang po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Kate. Now, let's proceed with Sir Alan Policarpio from Inquirer.
Here. Hi, Lance.
Hello po. Sorry.
Good afternoon. So,
Good afternoon.
papakwento lang ako sana parang what kind of college life you had kasi. Nabanggit niya kanina, you graduated with honors but you were also an athlete. So, kumusta yung college life mo nun?
It was very, I would say boring at the start kasi nabutan ako ng pandemic
Okay.
So after I graduated senior high school in Ateneo de Davao pa rin, I went to PBB, took a gap year, and then the pandemic hit. Doon ako nag-enroll ng college. So sabi ng Ateneo Davao, online pa rin. And ako, hinahabol ko kasi yung loyalty award. Hinahabol ko yung loyalty award kasi since preschool sa Ateneo na talaga ako eh. And parang maganda tignan sa resume, Blue Knight Award, pag gano'n nakalagay. So my college life was, first 2 years, it was online. And then third year, doon na bumalik yung face-to-face. And then I was like, sige, magtiis ako ng 1 year. I won't focus on showbiz that much. Pero kasabayan din kasi nung college life ko, yung dirty linen. Yun yung mahirap sa akin. So, minsan pag taping, online class, pag break, nag-online class ako, ganun. And there would be times I would fly back to Davao for an exam or for a quiz, recitation, ganun. And sinabay ko pa rin yung pagiging varsity ulit. Kasi buong high school, I was a basketball player. And then sabi ko, since nasa Davao naman ako naka-base that time, nung last year ko sa college, why don't I try doing basketball again? Because that was the time din na parang iniisip ko, what if hindi talaga ako para sa showbiz? Kasi wala pa akong nararating, wala pang break na dumadating sa akin. So that was the time na iniisip ko, what if buhayin ko na lang ulit yung basketball career ko? Kasi eligible pa naman yung age ko that time to try out for UAP or NCAA teams at that time, no? So, ayun, it was very challenging because ang pinaka-challenging din doon, yung lipad ako ng lipad. Manila, Davao. There was one time na in a week, I flew like 4 times. Dahil lang sa taping tsaka sa, dahil lang sa taping and sa mga school works ko.
So during that time, face-to-face na yung classes?
Yes.
Okay. Pero, hindi ba mahirap to be excelling in 3 different things? Like, you have showbiz, you have basketball, and you also do well in your studies. Parang, may point ba na parang, you're trying to weigh in kung ano talaga gusto mong or what was the priority talaga at first?
Well, the priority at first was to finish my studies. Kasi promise ko sa mom and dad ko, I'm gonna get my bachelor's degree talaga, no matter what happens. Kahit sang school pa yan, makagraduate ako ng college. Kasi isa rin yun sa mga pangarap nila for me na makagraduate ng college and I can start my own life na. Pero hindi ko makakalimutan sinabi ng coach ko sa akin no high school. There's a big difference between prioritizing your schedule and scheduling your priorities. So there's a huge gap in those statements, no? Na you really have to weigh and time management talaga kung anong gusto mong unahin and anong gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo.
So what did you decide on when your coach told you that yung parang prioritize your schedule or schedule your priorities?
Well, high school pa naman ako noon. Hindi pa ako nag-artista noon. Pero nadala ko talaga siya sa buhay ko ngayon. And so after I graduated, so it was either I would pursue showbiz or basketball or in a different field na lang.
Okay.
And at that time, that was like 3 years ago, I was waiting for my contract sa ibang company to end. And then I would explore my options from there. And luckily, and so blessed na binigay sa akin nga ng Viva yung tiwala na meron sila sa akin ngayon.
So yung Viva yung naging, kumbaga, clincher or made your decision to
Yeah, so it was a really huge sign.
Sign yung
Sign talaga yun sa akin.
And, ayun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Alan. Now, let's proceed with Erwin Ogawa from Anong Ganap.
Hi, Erwin.
Again, congrats sa success ng AOTD.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so since first lead mo tong project na to, ano yung mga learnings mo after matapos tong series? Work-wise, personal-wise, ano mga naging learnings mo?
Well, unang-una hindi biro maging bida. Mahirap talaga siya na role and mahirap siya na task talaga. So, patience talaga yung una kong natutunan dito eh. Because I waited 6 years for this opportunity to arrive sa buhay ko, no? And then, nung dumating na talaga siya, it's a matter of how badly do you want this and ano yung ginagawa mo para maibigay mo yung best mo sa trabaho mo. So, it's really a matter of hard work, patience, and time management din. Kasi at the same time, nag-workshop kami, may mga promos kami. So minsan wala na kaming pahinga, kulang kami sa tulog, pero yeah, we love what we do, and I think that's the most important thing then.
So how do you see yourself mga 5 years from now? Anong klaseng mga genre yung ginagawa mo?
Well, 5 years from now, hopefully a versatile leading man. Ako naman kasi, kaya ako naging artista, gusto ko maging artista kasi I want to entertain people. Gusto ko silang matuwa sa akin na pinapanood ako. And parang, it's like an escape from reality. When you're watching something and you're idolizing someone. Kasi ako, I'm a fan of myself of some shows. So, it's really, me, I just really want to entertain people at the end of the day. Yun lang.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Erwin. Next is from Stars Photog, Alan Sancon.
Hello.
Hello po.
Congratulations, Lance. Tanong ko lang, kumbaga after your character being Clyde, what to expect from you? Is this your first time to have movie with Ash? The rest, di ba? You'll be part of Minamahal.
Yes, I'll be part of Minamahal po.
Nag-shoot na ba kayo?
No, I haven't. Hindi pa ako nakapag-taping. Pero I think they started na. So, inaantay ko na lang yung call ko kung kailan po magti-taping. And yes, it's my first time working with them.
Is it your first time to see yourself on big screen? Parang ganun. First movie
Yeah.
ba to?
First movie rin to na magiging part ako. And I'm so excited because it's something new for me then. So after my first series, so this is gonna be I'm gonna be a part of a movie rin. So first time ko rin maging part din ng movie. And I'm so blessed to work with Ashtin and Andres because sila talaga yung mga rising stars ngayon sa industry. And I'm so excited just to work with them.
Tapos malapit na rin yung B-Barkada concert. What to expect from you there? May duet ba kayo ni Aubrey doon?
So yeah, there's gonna be numerous prods for me in the B-Barkada, and yes, we're gonna have a production kami ni Aubrey. And yun, abangan nyo na lang din po kung ano yung gagawin namin doon. Surprise!
Last na lang, alam naman natin yung PBB is a big door, di ba? Nag-open sa'yo to showbiz. In-expect mo ba na magiging ganito kalaki yung pangalan ng Lance Carr after that PBB?
As much as possible, I don't want to get in my head na malaki na yung pangalan ko or sikat na ako. I just focus on my work and my craft lang talaga. If fame comes and then, okay, mas maganda yun. Pero mas importante sa akin na nagagawa ko ng maayos yung trabaho ko. That's just my number one priority. Na hindi ko ipapahiya yung mga director, hindi ko ipapahiya yung management, mga boss na nagtiwala sa akin. Ayun po.
Last na lang, now that you are on Viva, marami ring mga big artists sa Viva. Any dream collaboration or any yung mga Viva artists that you want to work with soon, if given a chance to choose?
Well, unang-una, I just wanna be inside my comfort zone as of the moment. So, hopefully, I can get to work with the Univercada cast pa, lalo na the boys, kasi may, for example, si Marco, nag-trending yung scene namin na parang naglolokohan lang kami sa series. And so, eventually, parang I hope to work with like one of the biggest stars din talaga sa Viva, like sila Miss Julia, Miss Nadine, ganon, hopefully one day.
Thank you, Lance. Congratulations.
All right, thanks so much. Now let's have from Bandera, Irvin Santiago.
Hello po.
Tanong ko lang, kasi di ba napapanood namin yon yung video clip mo, parang pa-sexy, pa-daring. May plano ba na mag-try ka ng daring and sexy projects in the future? Hindi naman Viva Max.
Paalam po muna ako sa nanay ko kung papayagan niya ako. Ayan po, nandyan po siya. With regards to that, it depends on how extreme the scene is, honestly. Kasi baka it's not within my comfort zone then, and baka hindi ko lang siya magawa ng maayos. So I would do projects, I would do some daring scenes naman. If unang-una hinihingi ng character ko yon, if gagawin ng character ko yon, and if within my comfort zone naman siya.
Like what? Ano ba yung mga limitations mo so far ngayon?
Siguro with the love scenes that we did sa AOTD, siguro more of that. parang mas sa AOTD kasi yung love scenes namin, we talked to Direk Gino about this na in the book it's different eh.
Mhm.
Pag binasa mo yung love scene sa book, it's different. It's so daring and it's really detailed. Pero what we showed sa AOTD, parang it's just pinakita lang namin kung gaano lang kami ka-in love sa isa't isa without having to do the actual things.
Mhm. Okay.
Like, yung mga extreme ng ginagawa. So, parang pinarating namin nun na it's just very romantic, I would say.
Mhm.
The romantic scenes, but not in the way, I'd say sensual or the likes. Parang ganun.
So may say kayo doon, Lance, sa mga gagawin yung mga intimate scenes?
Yes naman,
Na
most
pwedeng
important.
baguhin? Oo.
Yes, meron naman. Depende po sa boundaries ng artist. So, me and Aubrey, we did an intimacy workshop. So, ano yung mga do's and don'ts or ano yung mga boundaries kung saan lang pwede hawakan, hanggang saan lang pwede, and kung ano yung kaya namang ipakita on screen.
Okay. So, sa career mo, may say din talaga yung parents mo kung ano yung mga gagawin mo, kung ano yung mga papasokin mo.
Pinapaalam ko naman sa kanila yung mga gagawin ko. Pero, at the end of the day, sinasabi ko lang sa kanila, mga ginagawa ko lang to para sa trabaho ko. Ginagawa ko lang na maayos yung work ko. It's just plainly film. It's just plainly me portraying another role. Ganun lang. So, ayun, napapag-usapan naman din namin. Hindi lang nga nila pinapanood.
Hindi. Thank you, Lance.
Thank you so much. Next is from Lionheart TV, Mac Richard Paglikawan.
Hello po.
Ayun, Lance. After nung Avenues of the Diamond, yung next mo is yung movie with Ash Dress. And ano pa ba yung abangan aside dun sa Viva Barkada?
After Viva Barkada and after the movie, sige, dito ko na i-announce. There's another project with me and Aubrey. It's called Verticals, I think. Or I forgot the name. Basta it's a collaboration with MQuest in TV5. So they're gonna Vertical. So they're gonna produce a vertical show.
Microdrama.
Yeah, microdrama. Okay, thank you for helping me out. Yeah, so we're gonna do a microdrama with them.
And eto lang, medyo curious lang ako with the Gen Z pa rin ba? Gen Z love team. Kasi syempre marami love teams yung nangyari in the past. So, kayo ba, paano kayo nagdodraw ng line from reality and from the show and personal as a love team?
It's just really a matter of professionalism. Because, for example, sa taping, if may mabigat na eksena, kailangan pagpagina namin yun kaagad. Kasi what if yung next scene is like a lovey-dovey scene or scene na kailangan okay kami. So it's just, kailangan snappy kami in terms of that eh. Na parang we just focus on what's real and what's not. And hindi namin siya dinadala sa labas. Kasi for example, magkagalit kami sa eksena tapos biglang magkagalit na rin kami sa after ng scene. Mahirap naman po yun. So, I'm really glad that I have a professional partner and I'm really glad na she's really open to do or to explore things with me.
Thank you, Lance. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Next is from Maritas University in Abante tonight, Rose Garcia.
Hello po.
Hello, good afternoon. Ayan, Lance, sabi mo kanina, parang, ano nga ba yan? Parang hindi ka, na, disisit na yung pang sa showbiz. Yung, ngayon ba masasabi mo sa sarili mo na, sure ka na, dito sa pinasok mo? Ito na talaga, do or die, kumbaga.
Gabi naman do or die.
Wag na do or die, do or go on.
Go hard or go home. Ganon. Go hard or go home. But yeah, I think it's really a thing that I love doing. Entertaining people, acting. Dating high school ako, I was part of the theater club also in Ateneo for 1 year. So dun ko na sabi na parang ang saya pala nito. It's such an honor portraying characters, roles of different of different roles, different characters, no? So yeah, I think this is really something that I'm sure about and what I'm passionate about doing.
Mhm.
So ito talaga yung nakikita ko na trabaho ko talaga in the
Ilan-
long run.
Ilan taong ka na, Lance?
24 po.
24. I mean, at 24, napipil mo yung pressure. And how do you handle that?
Yeah, I feel the pressure of unang-una yung paano ko buhayin yung sarili ko because both of my parents are retired na po kasi.
Okay.
So, it's a matter of giving back to them din na parang ma-feel din nila na ako naman ngayon, mom, dad, ako naman ngayon.
Are you the youngest or are you
I'm the only child po, yes.
Okay.
Parang ako naman ngayon.
Appear.
So, so parang they were there for me throughout the 24 years of pinapaaral nila ako in Ateneo pa.
Mhm.
So, parang ang dami na nilang sinacrifice for me. So, I think it's my time now to give back to them.
Mabait na anak.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Gen Z ka ba? Are you part of the Gen Z?
Year 2000? Yeah.
Yes, oo.
I think.
So, yung characteristic na sinasabi ng mga Gen Z, yung actually entitled, mga ganyan, may mga ano pa ba? May mga ganon. How do you defend? Ikaw? Kasi, sa narinig ko sa'yo ngayon, parang hindi pang Gen Z.
Talaga?
Oo, yeah.
Well, growing up, things weren't handed to me. Talaga, I had to work for everything. My mom and dad would, sa simpleng basketball shoes, ang basketball shoes ko would last me a year or two. Ang iba dyan, every week may bago, every 2 weeks may bago. So, hindi ako yung sabihin mong, I wasn't really spoiled, pero they were making sure na komportable yung buhay namin. So, natuto rin ako maging kontento sa kung anong meron ako. So, and I didn't ask for more. And I didn't let greed get into my mind growing up.
Maganda. So, okay. So, since, maganda. So, since nandito tayo sa social media, kayo, yung era nyo yan eh. Kayo talaga, sabi mo nga, nakakuha ng mga positive reviews, positive comment, lalo na with your love team, with your acting. I'm sure nakakakuha ka din ng mga ilang negative or mga, you also had your share ng mga pangbabas. How do you react on that? And does it affect you?
It did at first. I'll be honest about that. It did naman talaga. I'd be lying if I say na, wala sa akin yan. I'd be lying if I said that.
Saan
So,
ka pinaka naapektuhan ng mga medyo pangbabas or hate or negative comment?
I didn't really dwell on kung ano yung sinasabi nila. Basta it's like a general, na hindi siya bagay sa role na to. And parang I took it personal din na, okay, hindi pala ako bagay dito. Just wait and see, and I will work hard for it, and I will prove to every and each one of you na kaya kong gampanan tong role na to. So, buti naman nangyari yon, mas nadagdagan yung fuel ko, yung fire ko na ma-portray itong role na to, and to prove a lot of people wrong.
That's good. Okay. Last na lang, do you get pressured also? Kasi like dito sa Viva, ilang matinee idols na rin ang napoproduce at talagang ngayon ay inain. Of course, nandiyan sina Andres, sila Robin, di ba? So, ano yung thoughts mo doon?
At the end of the day, kakampi ko sila. They were all under one family sa Viva. And I'm happy for them na they have their own thing. They have their own projects. Robin with Seducing, Drake Palma, Andres with Minamahal. And I'm really happy for that kasi mas nakikilala na yung Viva ngayon. Lalo na sa Viva One platform na ang daming subscriptions, ang daming fans. And parang it's just really a collaborative work at the end of the day. And kakampi ko talaga sila dito.
Pero personally, hindi ka nape-pressured?
No, hindi naman. And I don't treat them as competition then.
Okay.
Ang kakompetensya ko lang sarili ko. Yun lang.
Okay, that's good. Good luck. Congrats.
Thank
All
you.
right. Maraming salamat po. There we go. But before we end this up, meron tayong dumating na phone-in questions from Ana Pingol from Abante. Her question was, may aasahan ba kaming next project nyo ni Aubrey? I believe nabanggit mo yung kanina, but
Yes.
or magsusolo muna ba kayo?
Right now, we're exploring options in her career. Aubrey has her thing with music. I think she just she has a collaboration with a Korean music industry. I'm not really sure, pero yeah, I'm really happy na she's working on it because music talaga yung passion niya rin. So yeah, me, I have the movie with yung Minamahal with Ashley Andres. Pero ayun nga, like I said earlier, meron din kaming micro series. And then now we're just really exploring now.
All right, perfectly said, brother. One more question. Sabi niya dito, if paghihiwalayin muna kayo ni Aubrey, gaano mo daw siya mamimiss?
Sakit.
Just read it.
Just read it. Paghiwalayin as a love team, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's bound to happen then. If ever paghiwalayin kami, it's bound to happen na we would work with other individuals. Pero, yeah, I think it's just about the working relationship kami maghiwalay. Pero off cam, the personal life, I wouldn't imagine her being absent in my life.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do I reply to that? I felt that. Thank you so much. But maraming salamat to our media friends. I think that's it for the question and answer
Thank you,
portion.
guys.
But this is the time where I call in, of course, a very special person, the president and CEO of Viva Artists Agency. Boss Veronique is here to do a photo opportunity with
Hi,
you. There we
boss.
have it. Hi, boss. Of course, with Lanscar. Hi, boss. Ayan, picture muna po tayo for our friends from the press. There we go. Wow. Almost a year. And we are excited to see more projects na kung saan makita natin si Lanscar. Alright, picture. 1, 2, 3. How about to your left? 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Thank you so much, boss. To the parents, of course, ay maraming salamat for being here. There we have it. We heard it from the boss. Maraming salamat, Boss Veronique, for being here with us. We appreciate it more than you know. All right, picture. There we go. But before we finally wrap up this event, ayan, sige, one last. Lance, you want to say anything to everybody watching, everybody na nandito ngayon? Throw it away, brother.
Yeah, thank you for everybody na nag-make ng time, na nag-effort na pumunta po dito. So blessed na nandito kayong lahat para sa PressCon. Dito mabubuo kung wala rin po kayo. And sana sa next project, supportan nyo pa rin ako. And to all the fans, the netizens out there, thank you so much for all the support and all the love that you've given us. And yes, abangan nyo po ang Book 5. Sila Wilbert na yung next. Wilbert and Bea na yung next.
There we go. That's it. Palakpakan naman natin, guys. Lanscar. Grabe. All the good jujus para sa iyo, brother. I'm sure there's gonna be a big future para sa iyo. One last photo opportunity po for the official team of Viva. Boss Vic, Boss VRC, maraming salamat. We appreciate you for being here. Thank you. That's it. That wraps up our press conference for Lanscar with Viva. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Watch out for exciting projects from Lance with us. Stay tuned to our official social media pages for updates. For Facebook pages, facebook.com/Viva Artists Agency. Instagram, it's at Viva Artists Agency. For X, it's at Viva Artists _.